It was a big change in more ways than I had sort of anticipated, really. Not just sort of city to rural area, but even just the change from moving from the UK to Ireland. I met Barry while I was travelling. He didn't want to move to London. I sort of felt I was ready for a change, so I said I'd give Laois a try.
Really, for us, it was a choice between Sydney, Dublin and Laois. It's a lot more relaxing. It's rural. Footwear is completely different. So in Dublin, everything was very close, but totally busy. Whereas here, it's the opposite. Everything's quite far, and it's very slow.
And even Lana Turner smiled.
London, I found it quite a frenetic pace. Even just sort of cramming yourself into somebody else's armpit for the morning to get onto the tube. It's a big change from obviously being very lonely and stressed in London to being part of a huge, huge family. And I started to sort of be a bit concerned that that might be it, you know, that having sort of got the degree and got the good job in advertising and sort of busted my balls to to get somewhere with that now I was going to be filing 3 days a week and making Barry's dinner and whatever.
What I do miss is a good croissant or a good pain au chocolat. You don't find that down here in the country, and I've looked, but I can live with that. I like the fact that I can grow things down here, building a tunnel with all sorts of vegetables, and the ability to grow things ourselves is it's really fulfilling.
If you want to go out in the evening, say, you'd have to plan ahead a bit because you'd need to drive to the pub and arrange a lift home. In London, there's something for you going on somewhere pretty much every night of the week. In Portlaoise, it's a bit more limited. Although there is stuff going on, and actually the longer I'm here, the more I'm sort of discovering, you know, there's a good bit going on. I've joined a few different groups. I've seen more of the benefits of just having safe outdoor space for Oscar to play in. He has access to horses and animals that perhaps he wouldn't have had in a city environment. You know, I sort of look out of the window in the morning and can't believe it, because when I came over here I didn't know what I was going to expect. It's taken a while to integrate, but now I'm here, I'm loving it.
I find I have more time here to chat with my family in Australia. Technology has just made it so easy. Seamus is able to work from home 2 days a week. It's a little bit inconvenient for him in that he has to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to drive to Dublin. But he's always home by 6 p.m. in the evening. I still find time to look up and think, oh, we're so small in this massive universe, which is something you don't tend to do when you're in the city because all the lights, city lights, blur that a little bit. But we know it's been a good lifestyle choice. Sydney might be a good place to live in about 10 years' time when the children are a bit older. But at this stage in life, Laois is the best spot to be.